Hey Capricorn, this is Perrymore Tarot's weekend reading from November 1st through the 3rd, 2024. This is for Capricorn. Last shuffle for Capricorn. Capricorn, we have letting go and we have peace. There's something here, Spirit showing me a sign, like a sign or some kind of like nameplate with the words love on it. And it feels like if you're letting go of anything like that, that means that there's no definition. Like you need to let go of the definition or of the like. Maybe you have certain aspects engraved within you that says this is what love is. This is what I will accept. Not saying that you should accept any old thing, right? But um, it's interesting because I feel sometimes when we put labels on things, then it all of a sudden now it becomes an issue or a thing, and that was biblically written. I don't remember if it's First or Second Timothy, but they're like some things don't even occur to us until we put a name on it. So love is something that is a universal thing. It's the strongest vibration of all. But once you start putting labels on it, like when people are talking about, which I do appreciate love languages and things of that nature, I appreciate it. But at the same time, now we're putting labels on love, right? We're putting a label on it. It's not love unless it's coming this way. It's not love unless you are saying it to me this way or you are displaying it in this manner. I get it, but then I also understand that sometimes when you put a label on something, it then becomes, it morphs into something that becomes the issues spark off of it. There's problems that spark off of it. Well, it's not love because they're doing this and I don't want to recognize what they're doing as love. I want to recognize it as it's not what I said that I believe love is, which, the definition of it, of course, is what? Charity, goodwill to fellow men, and things of that nature. There's a lot of different ways that one can show love, right? But letting go of the world, Four of Cups, Three of Wands, and Four of Wands would tell me that there's a resistance, right? It's love, but there's something missing because it doesn't come this way. They didn't wrap it in this bow, so I'm not accepting it. And every time someone does something, we step it up, right? And it's like business too. I'm only throwing this out here because they're showing me these imageries of how someone would start a business, right? Or you would be say you're a mechanic, you own a shop, every or a grocery, whatever it is, right? We raise the prices every single year in a sense, simply to be able to reach a certain milestone. And like you notice that businesses, it's like they always raise the price. They have a private jet, they've got a yacht, they've got three mansions in three different area codes or three different countries even, but they want more. And so there's something about saying you have to let go of planning and saying, this year they did this for me, but they better upgrade that and make it better. They're showing me love this way, but they better upgrade that love in a minute. And things need to be celebrated in a bigger way, or else I'm rejecting it, or else I'm going to challenge it. You don't love me because last year you gave me a poem. This time I expected roses and a poem and a ring and a this, right? That you may be letting that go, letting someone go who was like that. And Spirit is saying that the energy is, it's like this is the right time for you to let these types of things go. There should be no label on how, in a sense, not that you're there just looks like an implied pressure, like an implied that it's not necessarily, it's like someone has expectations here, and that someone must let go of their expectations of how someone may show certain things, or because I'm seeing love being the focus. Peace is Nine of Wands and the Five of Wands. Your intention should be that this is not a competition, that if they don't meet certain deadlines, requirements, that there will be no peace. This is going to be a problem now, right? We're competing with last year. Okay, last year you did this for me. This year it better be a car and it better be a red bow. You know, they're saying that someone has got to let go of these things. They're not necessarily showing its materials, but they're showing it's an ideology of what love means. Love would be, you got to step it up every year, work harder so you can get me more. And I don't know who needed to hear this or needs to hear this, but it feels like that's not really a Capricorn vibe. I find Capricorns to be quite earthy. So, but then earthly, that would that would translate into materials, right? But still, planning an action with Nine of Pentacles and the Nine of Swords. Someone is in the place of saying, I'm worried and I want to have luxury. I'm afraid that that's going to be challenged. I'm expecting luxury. And there's the planning and action energy would say that you a lot of the things that you are doing. So this is a lot for the two separate stories. If this is you that is dealing with a person who has expectations where you got to work your butt off to make sure you meet and exceed last year. Like, you can't do the same thing. Better not be balloons at their birthday party. This time it better be a hot air balloon. The next time it better be a private jet flight. And next time it better be that dinner in Paris tonight, and then we're going to Dubai for this. Like, if you're dealing with a person who's in this energy, they're showing you um, worried, very worried about how in the world can I be independent of this? How can I show luxury and care? How can I give luxury and show care um, in a way where it won't be rejected, right? How can I bring enough to the table? But if this is the other way around, this is about being concerned. Spirit wants you to be very concerned about um, being codependent on certain luxuries as a label of love or a sign of love. They're saying that a lot of the things that you're planning are stressing you out. A lot of the things you're taking action on, the actions you're taking, are fueled by a fear of not having certain luxuries. Ten of Swords and the Six of Cups with kindred partnership. Someone here this would be a partnership. So this would be like, it could be your significant other, whoever this is. You have history with this person and you've known them for a while. Some of you, this could be family. So partnerships are any partnerships: business, romantic, platonic, um, those type, anything at all, right? This is someone you have a common goal with, but this would be someone you've known for a long time. This person here, they're in a Ten of Swords. So a lot of times Ten of Swords is like they're done. Okay, they're finished with something. They don't want. Um, they're not interested in anything that from the past. They're not interested in anything from the past. That means anything, exes, whatever was going on back then. They're not interested in those expectations any longer either. This is someone who is saying um, they're letting go of trying to defend why they're not able to bring certain things to the table. This is someone who is done with that. This person may be ending something, that you could be ending something with them. I'm seeing, if you are dealing with a person, for one, if you're dealing with a person who is in that space where this is a luxury I need to have, and it needs to be upgraded next year, you're ending something with that person. You're done because it's too much. It's showing that it's like it's killing everyone's spirit, um, or yours. But if you are the person that is saying love means that you upgrade every time we do something, now you got to take it up a notch, this person is ending things with you because they're not interested in that anymore. This is what their memory. They're done. They're like, I don't want to keep rehashing or living this life. I'm done with it. They are tired of coming up short, and being having this heavy expectation of celebration. Like, whenever it's time to have a good time, the good time turns into stress, and they don't want to deal with that anymore, right? There should be no labels on these things here. And so on love, how we show love, sometimes someone can do is write something out or give you a heartfelt card. Seriously, sometimes it's all anyone can do. But I say this to say I feel like this is like for one specific Capricorn. I kid you not. So, but there should be no definition beyond what someone does out of care for your well-being. And so that's something that Spirit wants to bring up. That maybe you need to hear that so that you finally say it's done. I'm tired of dealing with someone who has these high expectations of me. I shouldn't be this stressed out. Or to warn you before you do this to someone. Okay, so you could be dealing with another Capricorn. That's the only sign I see here. So if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.